Friggin' hell! Happy bloody Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Friggin' hell. My day is not going to plan today. I have tried ringing the hospital, being 35 in the friggin' queue. I want to try and change my mother's appointment for her COVID injection tomorrow because she's like, oh, it's too early, I can't go early, and la-di-da-di-da. So I'm like trying to change it. Anyway, I can't get through. There's 35 in the queue. I got down to 22 and gave up the will to live. Then I've just had the school on the phone. And I've also told her, headmistress, I'm not happy since my kids have been in your school, I said. Anyway, Dexter's had a fight in school today. Trousers are knackered. They've given him spare school trousers. So I said, who's instigated this fight then? And she went, oh, it was something they'd agreed to do at break time, apparently, of this fight. So I'm just like, freaking hell. Great. So she didn't ring me because he was in trouble because of that. It's because of his trousers. So I said, by the way, I said, I've had no reply, and you sent me an email about Jackson's attendance when you were the one that sent him home and blah, blah, blah. I said, I don't like being threatened. Oh, it's school procedure. It's the way we do things. I said, yeah, but it's not very good, is it? I said, don't send me threatening letters about his attendance and the authorities knocking on my door when you're sending him home. Oh, well, I only just signed the letters. You'll have to speak to so-and-so. I said, I don't want to speak to so-and-so. I'm just letting you know. And I said, and another thing, Jackson had a problem with his trousers last week, so I sent him in black joggers, and you gave him detention for doing that, for God's sake. Well, we have rules in the school. I said, yeah, well, since my kids have joined your school, I said, we're not doing very well, are we? Friggin' dude. Anyway, they've set me up in a bad mood today. Just, suiting my name today, Karen. But it pisses me off. Fancy giving him detention because he's in black joggers rather than trousers. Yeah, I get they've got rules, but how sad is that? And yeah, fair enough. Give me a blinking letter if I kept my kids off all the time. But no. I don't. He was genuinely physically sick, and I was always told if your kids were sick, you've got to keep them off for 48 hours. Well, anyway, because I'm in Ponty now, I'm outside Lidl's. I was going to Tesco because my mum wanted a paper, a sandwich, and I need some bits for dinner. So I'm in Lidl's. I'm going to try and ring one more time. Bought my diary and my mother's letter. It's all in friggin' Welsh. Half of it's not even in English, but I can just about make out what I got to do. I'm going to try them again and see how many people are in the queue. But you can go online and change it all, which tells you how to do it. But it doesn't recognise my mother. It doesn't recognise her NHS number. So I'm going to do that now. I've got so many things I need to do today. Or want to do today. It's just a flipping nightmare. So I'll see you in a bit. I'm out of Lidl's. I'm out. Oh, got my mother the latest deals. She likes the pamphlet. My goodness gracious. I'm going to make my way back to this hospital now and see if I can get in there. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to take my mother in the morning, whack her in the wheelchair and hope for the best. Things I picked up, I'll quickly show you because I'm going to be so busy when I get back, and I've just lost something down in the footwell. Come back. Milk. That's not for me, that's for my friend. Me and my friend always message each other when we're in a particular shop or any shop. Do you want anything? She wanted milk, so I picked her up milk. I'll drop it off on the way because she lives right by me. More squash because the Coke ban is going, well, it's not a ban, but the reduced amount of Coke is going well. I haven't had one, but I need more squash. No added sugar orange. Pick that up. How many calories is that? Because I'm always left with quite a few calories. I don't bother counting the squashes, and I'm not drinking that many. Anyway, 5 calories for 250 ml diluted serving. Black grapes, 0 count. I'm gonna have some of them because it's now lunchtime. This is my mother's sandwich, egg and cress, but you can have that for 358 calories if you want it. Picked up these are for tonight to go with our pasta. They look lush. They're pretzel buns. They smell lovely. I bought 6 of them because my mother, although she's not having what I'm making, she's having a different pasta. So I'm going to turn them into garlic bread bun things. I'll look on Google or on what was I going to say then? Intranet? What the hell's that? I'll look on NutriCheck, they might be on there. Picked these up for my mother because she was saying that she wanted some satsuma, so I got them. Picked that up for my mother. It's a Lidl's apple turnover. She flipping loves them. I said, oh, do you want one of them? And she was like, oh yeah. Don't know the calories on it, I didn't look. I also picked up this. I didn't realise I'd got that one as well. I picked that one up first and thought, oh, see, there's a cheaper one. I bought a cheaper one. I still had this one. Fruit and barley orange, no added sugar again. And this one is the same calories, 5. Probably made in the same factory. 0% Greek yogurt, 0 count. Strawberries, 0 count. I need this for tonight. 1 second. I'm back. That was Warren ringing about Dexter's fight. Tim's gone. Anyway, got this. I think I told you. This is 40 calories for 10 grams. Don't know how many grams I need tonight. I got that. Got a piece of cheese. I usually like extra mature, but Jesus Christ, price on cheese. I need a mortgage. So I got the medium. It was cheaper. 125 calories for 30 grams. Plus, my kids go through cheese like hell. I needed chorizo for tonight. I'm not the biggest fan on chorizo, but I like it in small doses. Like, I wouldn't just slice that up and eat it, but it's in the pasta, so that's fine. I got this. And for calorie information, it's tiny. 499 calories for 100 grams. That's a lot, isn't it? But I don't need that much. And it's going to be divided between 4 to 5 people, depending on who's having it. I got 2 packets of their spaghetti, just 28 pence. I don't need 2 packets of tonight's food, but they were 28p, so I got them. Picked up this chocolate fudge brownie mix. It works out 159 calories for one. And all you need is eggs, butter and water. I wouldn't need to count the eggs if I was putting them in there, so it would be slightly less. Just a quick pudding one night. I picked up another tomato sauce just because I was in there. We go through it like mad. What's that one? 15 calories, 15 grams. This creme fraiche, I was quite pleased to see this. It's 50% less fat. Now this, you need 200 mils for the recipe. There's 300 in here. I'm going to use all 300 because otherwise the 100 mil will go to waste, because I'm not going to use just 100 mil of creme fraiche on something. So I'm going to use it all. And it is per 100 ml is 161. But like I say, it's going to be shared out. And I am going to go 0 count for the day until I get to dinner, because I want a really nice creamy pasta dinnery this thing, so I can have a nice calorific dinner, which will be tasty. Now, I bought this. What is this? I'll have you know. It was in with all the pumpkins, and I thought, well, look at you. I'm going to take you home and I'm going to cut you open and I'm going to make you into soup. 2 weeks later, it will have been on my worktop, shriveled up with fruit flies on it. Not quite, but I quite liked that. It was the only one in there. It's a variety of squash or pumpkin, isn't it? Or is it just a pumpkin that hasn't grown into a big fat one? Do you know what I mean? I bought that anyway. That'd be 0 count. I am planning on making soup. And then the last thing I got, I was talking to my neighbour this morning, my lovely neighbour, and I was talking about the Coke situation, and she said about sparkling water. I'm not a fan of sparkling water, right? But I bought 3 sparkling waters because I know the kids will drink that, and I thought I'll try that and just put a bit of squash in just to see what it's like. But obviously I've got my filter machine, so I'll be using that water. But if I fancy something with a bit of fizz in it, you know. So I got 3 of them. They were like 39p for one. So I got them. And then the last thing I bought was a 0 count red pepper, which is my lunch. That's what I'm resorted to now. Where I would have probably bought a pretzel in there that's got that big rock salt on it that's divine. But it's quite a few calories. So, that's me. Now I'm going back to Darisant, seeing if I can park somewhere. Then I'm going to drop my friend's milk off. I have got grapes as well, something sweet, although the red pepper's quite sweet. That's my mother's turnover. I don't want to squash that. That's a pamphlet. Oh, how boring is my life? Eating the pepper. Whenever I buy peppers, my kids will just take them out of the fridge and start eating them, and I'm like, oh, I was using it for dinner, but they'll just eat them like apples, like a... The only reason I'm eating this is because it's 0 count. I could have quite easily bought a sandwich. But I didn't. I could have quite easily bought some Coke in there, because usually I'll pick up, if it was a normal day on my diet, I would just go in, buy a small Pepsi and a sandwich and just calorie count them out of my Smart Cals. But because my dinner tonight has got chorizo, creme fraiche, parmesan, trying to think what else is in there that's got calories in it. I can't think, but there's quite a few things. And then I want that garlic pretzel bun thing as well. My dinner's going to be orgasmic, you know. It really is. So I'm forfeiting other things to accommodate it. And if I can be bothered, I might make those brownies. And maybe I'm going to have a brownie then for pudding. Right. Let me get to this hospital and see if I can get parked. Because it's just like no spaces anywhere. So, I've got my purse yet. Oh my god, see all that juice squirt out of there then? Nearly hit my window. Going strong. Am I enjoying eating this pepper? Not really. Not really. But it's nice. And it'll stop me going, you're hungry, eat something. Because today so far, I've had a glass of squash, that much piece of a banana that I shared with the tortoise. Now this. I will just balance it on my shopping bag. While I get out of this space. Hopefully no one will walk behind me. Right. What's the bets I'll get a parking space now? None probably. No bets because I won't. I'm going to give up. If I can't park, I'm going to give up, like I say, and she'll just have to go in the morning. She did say to me, oh, I could go and dress the girl, couldn't I? And I was like, She tends to get, oh, my pepper's about to go on the roll. She tends to get up later and later as she's getting older. She used to be up always really mega early, but she can't seem to function in the morning. I don't know if that's an age thing or if it's a dementia thing. Her brain can't connect early and she needs time to come round, that type of thing. But yeah, so where she would usually be up at like say 7 or something, she's now getting up at 9, which is fine. So it's double of me. But when we've got appointments, and I didn't make this appointment, it was sent and given. When I reminded her about it, she was just a bit like, oh, it's early. Right, I'm going, guys, and catch up with you when I'm back in the house. Oh, I must remember I've got opticians with Dexter at 4:30. I'll be getting in trouble for forgetting that. God damn it. Right, bye guys. I got a space. I went back right outside the door as well. So that was worth doing. Going shopping first. And I've managed, the lady was lovely, I've managed to get the next appointment after Warren's. So Warren and my mother will both be having their jab on Saturday. I know my luck, one of them will pipe up and say, why don't you have yours as well? But yeah, I'm glad I got that sorted. I said to her about phone lines. I said, you just can't get through. And she went, oh, I know. I have told them about that. There's a problem. I said, you either get through and you're like 30 odd in a queue, or you get through and they say you're busy and they put the phone down on you. And she was like, yeah. Not very good. And then I said, I can't get through on the website. It doesn't recognise my mother's details. This bloody woman on a bike, right? She just pulled out in front of me off the pavement and that, and now she's up so close to my car. If I had a long arm, I'd open the window and push her off her bike. wouldn't, obviously. Right, off now to drop my friend's milk off. Off to my mother's to give her a dinner. And I'm going to finish me pepper. Cheers. So I've made it to my mother's. She's got a sandwich and a pastry and a paper. All right, Mum?
Yeah.
Pleased to see me?
Yeah. Getting a bit peckish.
You were getting a bit peckish. I know, I'm running a bit late. But I've sorted out your jab for Saturday. So all is good. Right. I'm going to go now and I'll send your dinner down later, okay?
Okay.
Right. Bye.
Bye.
So I have just got in and within the space of like 3 hours, her water has gone from see-through to very muddy. She's been bathing in it. As you can see, all the mud and stuff around her. Cookie! And she's also been trampling on her food because it looks like it's a bit sandy. But yeah. Cookie! She's having a rest. But yeah, there she is, out of her little mud mound at the back of her house where she was sleeping. Call her over, see if she comes. Cookie! No. She's staying there for now. So, next job, fresh water. We're now in the car, eating mints. Sprout mints.
These trousers are quite nice.
See if we can keep them. So this is the fighter.
No. I didn't. It's basically someone suggested that we should have a fight.
Really?
Because he was messing around. Because I brought like a thing of tea, like a flask of tea.
What?
You know that flask of tea that I took?
Oh, the flask of tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And someone took it
Yeah.
and kept on messing around with it, and I just ended up reaching across the table, grabbing it, and I got told off for doing that. And then he kept on messing around with my sheet, so I just grabbed my sheet.
There's a space there. I was trying to get in it.
He grabbed my sheet, so that I was like, that's it.
All right.
And then in art, someone suggested that we should have a fight, and then
A lot of suggestions about you fighting. Well, if someone suggested you jumped off a bridge, you wouldn't do it, would you?
yeah. What's at the bottom
I'm
of the
trying to
bridge?
get in this space.
Almost at the bottom of the bridge.
Quiet. I need to concentrate. Doing a bit of parallel parking here.
That's see that brown, that grey house there.
Wait a minute.
That's a she's house.
I know. Take some tips on what a good parker your mother is. Look at that. That's class, that is. Daddy can't park like
I
that.
wish your car would just go.
We'll do that one day.
The wheels would turn sideways and go turning.
Look at that. Brilliant parking. And I'm near the curb. Anyway. Let's go and get this over with. Just trying on some glasses. Yeah, come in. So this is my dinner. I've been waiting for all night. 630 calories for it all. I'll put a breakdown on screen for the garlic bread and stuff. But yeah, that is my dinner. Right, sitting here editing my video. which should be up in 40 minutes, whether you'll see it or not today. Hopefully. I didn't end my video last night on the ending. I had my food and I had 300 calories left. And I never had anything else to eat. So I have 300 calories left over, which was good. So I'm just doing this little bit now to end it. I've been dealing with a dead squirrel. I've been to see Ian from Master of Pieces to give him something. I've had a busy day, but you'll see all that tomorrow. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.